Well, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We've got on in real life.
We do.
High five. Archie's literally asleep on the settee right over there. So if we just cut, he's woke up, but hopefully not. Today's video is going to be 4 things that Brits don't really believe until they visit America.
Okay, so things that maybe we don't think are real.
Don't think are real, don't really think about it, take for granted and stuff like that, I guess. Which the first one will, I think, tie in exactly what we mean perfectly. I do want to say though, you may be British and you may say, no, we don't all believe that, we know that. This is just what we potentially believed a little bit before we did these videos, and what we kind of get the grasp of what we've been told in the comments and then people we know.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So this is our personal experience. If you're British and you completely disagree, please let us know in the comments below. So the first one is size.
Size, yeah. I think I feel like this one is kind of size of everything.
Yeah.
First of all, the country,
true.
The size of the states.
Yeah.
When you're there, you feel like you're in a country.
Exactly.
Inside a country, inside a country.
But I feel like before going, and again, we kind of experienced this even after doing videos a little bit as well. It was, I want to visit America. Oh, sweet. I'll do California. I'll do Texas. I'll do New York. Boom. I've got a week to go. And I feel like a lot of Brits feel like when they're like, oh, I want to go to America, they don't realise how big the travel time is. They don't realise that California to New York is basically the same time as London to New York.
Yeah, I didn't realise that it was 3 hours from California to Texas.
Yeah, exactly.
On a plane as well.
And that's only halfway. It's a long, long way. And obviously, Brits can see on the map it's big. But I don't think you truly grasp how big it is.
No, because the map's not to scale, is it? It's just, that's kind of it's kind of left up to your own opinion of how big it is when you just look at a map.
True. Well, if you look at Britain next to it, you can kind of see the scale, I guess, but you don't.
Yeah, but then you think, see how small Britain is, then when you're in Britain, it doesn't feel that small, does it?
Exactly.
It's weird.
That's why it's US is massive, but...
and then you've got, the other side, where you've got, the size of the food portions, the size of variety.
Yeah, size of everything.
Size, you just win in all size things.
Yeah, I always remember as a kid being told about, McDonald's super size, which is a shame because I don't think they do it anymore, and I was, so excited to try super size one day, and I don't think we do it. So I never tried the super size, but the normal was big enough.
Yeah, your large, cups. Your large is
absolutely
your
massive.
Your small is how large?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, if it's not 100% our large, it's very, very close to our large.
Yeah.
It's not far off at all. So yeah, let us know if you are British in the comments below. But I think it is a big saying, and then also I feel like here Brits be like, oh, them states are next to each other. We could just drive to that state and visit if we wanted to. Well, yeah, but it's a 4-hour drive, which is long for a Brit, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let us know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Are you ready for the next one?
I am.
Let's go.
So we just kind of touched on food a little bit then, so we're going to talk about it a bit more now. I feel like before you go, first of all, I feel like you just think America and you think fast food.
Yeah, I think that's an initial thought. If you don't know much about America and not search it, you think fast food.
And then, to be fair, before we did these videos, I didn't really know anything other than fast food.
Yeah, American food was burgers, chips, fast food.
Yeah, I don't think... I kind of knew a lot about, the different fast foods that you have that we don't have.
Yeah.
The chains. But in terms of, Tex-Mex...
Never heard of it.
Texas barbecue, things like that, it didn't mean anything to us before.
No, it was someone said Texas barbecue. In my head, I'd have thought, oh, you just...
Barbecuing in Texas.
You're outside, a family event, do a little barbecue. And when I say barbecue, what you guys call grilling, in Texas is what I would have thought.
Which is weird, because you thought we'd thought about it a bit more, because we have Texas barbecue flavoured Pringles.
Very true.
We have them in the kitchen.
Yeah, but I thought it was just a barbecue rub or something like that, and that's all it was.
We didn't know that your barbecue was
smoking, taking care and creating delicious food.
I still can't believe we call our barbecue.
Yeah, it's completely different, isn't it? But I just feel like if you're British and you have never heard of it, it's we hadn't, and someone says to you, oh no, America does the best food, we should be like, oh yeah, I imagine the fast food is really nice. No,
I would have.
Barbecue.
Yeah.
You'd be like, is it really that much better? It is.
Yeah, I wouldn't have, Tex-Mex, Rita's.
Oh, Rita's was so good.
But even,
That's so different to what we expected.
Yeah, but even, the normal restaurants, Cracker Barrel and things, and even we went to the Lone Star Steakhouse, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, that was so good.
Sorry, guys. On the Riverwalk. And that was just, I guess you'd say your average restaurant. It was just, you know what I mean?
So good, wasn't it?
It's not a fast food restaurant, and it's not, like a Texas barbecue chain. Yeah, it was so good. Everything was
good.
just...
Everything just was good.
Yeah, I don't think there was one thing that wasn't... I mean, the only one thing I could think of was the pork thing we had at Rita's. Was it the pork?
I liked them though, but them tacos. You weren't the biggest fan of it. I liked them.
I think for me it was the chivy thing, but also I think if we'd had that before we had the quesadilla, I think the quesadilla was just
stunning.
Why we didn't go back for another, because we were there for a few days.
Yeah, we definitely should have.
Yeah,
but it was so good. But yeah, I feel like if you're British and you want to go to America, one, make sure you go and try all the local food, different cuisines, research it, because we didn't when we went to New York, and I feel like we missed out on potentially some amazing food in New York.
Everyone has said we need to go back, even if it's part of a trip to that kind of area, just to try they can't believe we didn't have New York pizza.
Yeah,
and I can't believe we didn't have New York pizza.
But yeah, make sure you research, and like I said, we researched for our trip. We did some local stuff, we did fast food stuff, and all of it was absolutely stunning, wasn't it? But I think if you're British, the food is gorgeous. Don't just go fast food. Go for the local.
But even your fast food is shout out to it, because
it's good.
It's better quality than our fast food.
100%. Yeah, they take care of it, definitely. Next one is history, which I feel like there's a saying which we've heard quite a few times on this channel, and you guys probably have as well, and it's Brits think an hour drive, 100 miles is a long way, and Americans think 100 years is a long time ago. Yes, obviously Britain's got more history in terms of the length of it. We know that, you guys know that as well. But I think I suppose this goes on the stereotype as well. There is that stereotype in Britain that America has zero history because we're only formed X amount of time. But I think from us watching these videos and then going as well, you realise
crammed a lot in.
So much is crammed in there, and America does have so much history. Like in that the time you guys have been a country, so much has happened.
Yeah, to be fair though, I'm gonna just say this out there. I actually didn't really know much about how long America had been a country before.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because we didn't really we touch on parts of your history, I guess, when we're at school,
but not much.
But we don't obviously, we're not American. We don't.
It's mainly our own, isn't it?
Yeah, we learn about our own. So when everyone was saying about it only been for a certain amount of years, I'm like, wow, that's actually not that long
compared.
And how have you got so much?
Yes, so much has been crammed in, and you've become a super powerhouse, I guess, from it.
Yeah, you've gone to one of the best, become one of the best countries in the world.
In that,
and you've got these countries that have been around for so long that are not as powerful as.
But I suppose you look at Britain. At one point, they were on top. The methods weren't the best, and like you say, a lot of greed in there as well. And now some would say we're going downhill.
Sausages and claiming we're barbecuing.
Yeah, exactly. Our barbecue's nothing like yours. So I just feel like I want to add that one in there, because I think if you are British, make sure you go and see the history sites, and then you start to realise how much actually were.
Yeah.
And do some research as well. The videos have helped us, haven't they?
Definitely.
We've really enjoyed them, and America does have a lot of history although it's not a short time, but the short time compared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next one I think kind of just finishes off and kind of rounds up everything we've said, to be honest.
Yeah, it does.
And that is culture. I feel like before you go, or before you even know much about America, you just think of your standard American with the one accent.
Yeah. And
eating fast food.
But completely different.
But then you obviously, we touched on the food, you've got the Tex-Mex, you've got the Mexican influence. I feel like you've probably got influences from all around the world.
Spanish influence. There's influence, like I say, from all over the world, isn't there?
African American. You've got English, some English. I think there's quite a bit of Irish in certain parts as well. You just so many things make up America.
100%. And I feel like before we did these videos and before we went to America, if someone did just come to me not knowing anything, ignorant and stuff like that, and then said describe an American, I would probably quite confidently try and describe somebody, and I'd be like, yeah, that's probably right. Whereas if you ask me to do that now, I wouldn't know where to start.
Because you can't put it into one category.
It's a good thing.
I like the fact that there's so much culture.
100%, so much culture. You go into a different state. You go an hour down the road, and it's completely different. Austin, Texas to San Antonio, Texas. Yeah. What a culture shift.
What the different, I know.
Like the Mexican kind of vibe in San Antonio, which we absolutely loved, and then just Austin didn't feel like that at all, did it?
No, not where we went anyway. I don't know about downtown Austin, but where we went, it I don't know, it just felt like we were on...
It was like...
It didn't even feel like we were in America. It was so chill.
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like when you think about America, I feel like everyone's mind obviously, if you don't know, goes straight to like the whole Hollywood vibe, chaos. Like
Hollywood,
everyone's
New York,
everyone's
city never
on the go.
sleeps. Yeah.
But Austin was so like.
Oh, it was so chill, and San Antonio were really chill as well. But it was more like, I don't know, vibey, is that the word? I don't like using that word.
You could hear music everywhere. It was more, yeah.
Yeah, but it was completely different cultures in them two cities, which are an hour bus drive, was it?
Yeah.
And maybe an hour and a half bus drive it was. And it's just so different. Both have amazing traits each. And I love them both, but it just shows you're in the same state, and it's different.
But even like San Francisco and LA,
completely different.
It was completely different.
Which it was, wasn't it?
Not just the weather, but
yeah, very true. The weather. It was a lot colder in San Francisco.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
we told everybody, oh, we're going to California, and they're like, oh, let's say you're gonna be so hot. We didn't wear a t-shirt, I don't think, for long in San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco. It got hot towards the end and a few days, but it was a bit chilly in San Francisco.
Yeah.
LA was hot though.
It was actually warmer, I think, in Jersey on the day.
One of the days, yeah, because it was raining, wasn't it? But yeah, that is our list of 4 things. We have got more if you want us to check out more. So let us know if you want to check out. If you want us to tell you more. Again, if you disagree, politely let us know in the comments, because we're not saying this is everyone. This isn't a blanket. This is just from our experience and what we've experienced and stuff like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So smash that button if you enjoyed, guys. Smash that subscribe button, and watch the video.
Have a fantastic day.
And we'll see you legends in the next one. Peace.